What's up, Fibro Squad, and welcome back to another episode of Motherhood with Fibro. Well guys, it has been a crazy last couple of days. I have developed a very new symptom to go along with my fibromyalgia disease, and I also think it contributes to my lupus as well. So and I'm sure many of you out there have this and suffer with this, and I feel your pain now just because I've never had it before. Basically, I've been having severe twitching, muscle spasms where literally I was carrying a plate of food for dinner to the dinner table so I could eat, and next thing you know, I jilted so much that the plate flew out of my hand and the food of course fell all over the floor. I didn't get to enjoy that meal, but my dog did for sure. She loved the whole entire meal. She had chicken, rice, vegetables, and I was upset because I wasn't able to eat it, and that was all that I made, so it was a very frustrating time. But also too, it was very shocking to have that happen. It's been going on now for, I think the last few days, it's been getting more and more intense. I'm not sure if it will happen, on video for you guys to see how intense it can be. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It depends on when it's going to happen, and it happens out of nowhere and it hurts. That's the only thing that's kind of frustrating me at the moment, is because my muscles are so tight right now that I literally am having a hard time moving. I'm just not feeling very comfortable, and it's just a miserable time right now. Plus, like I said, it's getting more and more intense as the jilts get longer and stronger, the more pain I'm having. And of course, the end result is it's just making my muscles 10 times worse by being more, flared up and being in more pain than normal. So yes, guys, if any of my Fibro Squad members out there have suffered with this, I am praying for you guys. My heart goes out to you guys. I have never experienced this before, but it is really intense and it is really annoying too. Even when I was writing or trying to sign my name on something, a piece of paper or a check, I literally, and again, it just comes out of nowhere. You don't know when it's gonna happen, and boom, it happens. Just like with the plate of food and with signing the piece of paper or check. Literally, my hand jilted where I scribbled so hard that I literally just made a line across the paper or check. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Going to be talking to my doctors about it, just because I've never had this before or ever happened to me before, but it is getting more and more intense. As a total of today, since this morning, since being up, or I should say since last night till now, I have had this happen to me about 5 times so far, at least I can think of. And it's also affecting my sleep. Literally where I'll be in a dead sleep, that comfortable, relaxing sleep where you're going to sleep and you're good, you're comfortable, you're gonna get plenty of rest. Next thing you know, it jilts and it wakes me up and it feels like I'm falling, that kind of thing. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that for yourselves, but it literally feels like I'm being pushed over the edge and I'm falling when I wake up. And it's very terrifying. So yes, I am not getting a whole lot of sleep. At the most I got last night was probably about 5 hours, which is not a lot and which is not healthy for my, just overall for my body in general, for me to function throughout the day. So yeah, there's just been a lot of chaotic going on, and I wanted to share this with you guys for the last couple of days, and I wanted to do it yesterday, but I was literally in so much pain yesterday with my muscles that I couldn't do it. I'm sorry guys, it's just been really hard. That all of the things, or everything that I'm going through right now is very intense, emotionally, physically, mentally. And I'm not sure if it's just because of everything that's going on, or if this is a new symptom that's going to stick with me from now on. That's very common to have with fibromyalgia and also with lupus too as well. Or if it's, I don't think it's my medication, because none of my medications have changed. Other than my antidepressant, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much the same. I don't take anything new. I haven't taken anything new. So I don't think it's that, but it could be. I don't know. So I'm going to have to follow up with my doctor. And for those of you that are experiencing the same thing and it's just a new symptom that popped up and you're starting to have these uncontrollable twitches and spasms in your muscles, please go see your doctor and please talk to them about it. I'm not really sure there is anything that can be done for this. All I know is that it is a pain in the butt. It happens just spur of the moment. It's a big surprise, a shocking surprise, and a very painful surprise as time goes on, and as many as you have throughout the day. So yes, guys, I am now twitching and having muscle spasms. I've always had muscle spasms, but not to the extent where it literally jolts my body and where I have a reaction where I, you know, obviously drop a plate of food or I scribble across a piece of paper. Never has happened before. So yes, that is all new to me. I'm going to go see my doctor on Thursday and I'm going to discuss everything and hopefully we can get that figured out. But again, like I said, I don't think there is anything that they can do. If you guys suffer with that issue down below, sorry, not down below. If my Fibro Squad members out there suffer with this, please leave a comment down below. Share your story with me and others out there in hopes to help others, just in case if there's something like a remedy that you try, or whether it's a TENS unit, Epsom salt baths, you know, anything that basically has helped you with your muscle spasms or your twitches, please leave it down below in a comment so we can help others that are suffering with the same issues. So yes, for the last couple days, I am now twitching like crazy and it's just not fun. So yeah. But anyways, I wanted to share something kind of inspiring. As you guys can kind of tell, my face is a little bit better. It's cleared up. I'm trying a new product for my acne because of my skin issues. You know, with rashes and everything that happens coming across with having fibromyalgia disease and with an autoimmune disorder disease as well, I suffer with skin problems. And adult acne is worse than teenage acne, I think, because I was always told when you get to a certain age that when you get older, I am now 32 years old and I'm still suffering with acne. And it is a really bad, it's not really a bad thing, but it's just a pain in the butt and it doesn't make you feel good or attractive when you see a whole bunch of red bumps all over your face. And they literally will not go away. They get more severe, they grow more, they're all over. It's annoying. So I am changing things for myself. Just because I am going to be newly single, I am going to be a single mother, and I have been having really low self-esteem just because I felt like I am totally worthless to no one anymore, or I'm just not valuable to anyone anymore. That literally I feel like I am just nothing, and I need to stop doing that to myself, but it's very hard just because I am in the grieving stages right now. And that is basically really normal, and it's a normal thing for women to feel like, you know, we're not worthy of anymore, especially with going through a divorce, because when you get married, you don't ever expect to get divorced. No one does. But unfortunately, it has happened, and it is happening for me. So I am trying to reinvent myself, and I am trying to make myself a better person as an individual, as an adult, and as a single mother. So I decided to get a new acne product, and it seems to be working, and this is only day one, and my skin looks so much brighter and healthier too, and I'm drinking a lot more water. I am also trying out the apple cider vinegar supplement for weight loss. I am trying to get rid of that extra belly weight that came along with having a child. So yes, that is another goal that I am working on. And also too, I changed my makeup along with the acne treatment that I'm using. Don't worry guys, I'm not soliciting, I'm not selling you anything. I am just basically sharing with you today about reinventing yourselves. For those moms out there that are single or newly single or about to become single, and you're going through a divorce or separation or a breakup in a relationship, I know it's a very hard time and a dark time right now. Just don't give up on yourself. You are worthy to have someone in your life. It's just unfortunately it didn't work out and it wasn't a right fit at the moment, but who knows for the future. But take this time for yourself to reinvent yourself, to make yourself a better individual. So get out there, you know, make changes for yourself that you aren't happy with yourself with. Whether it's losing weight, whether it's going to the gym more, whether it's doing yoga, reading more, going back to school, to college, to get a degree, to spend more time with your kids, to go dancing, to try new things. Just get out there and do things for yourself. And part of talking about letting go of things, I did something last night that was kind of reinventing myself in a small little ceremony way to let go of things in my past. For many of you out there, if you're just like me, unfortunately I hold grudges, and it is not a healthy thing in general, especially with our diseases, to hold on to things, to be, you know, to hold on to those grudges, those bad feelings, and just always being grumpy about it and constantly dwelling on it. And that's what I do, and I need to stop doing that. But it's very hard to say that and do it at the same, or just basically to stop doing it. It's easier said than done, I know. Trust me, I know. I have had tons and tons of people in my past literally tell me that I should die, that, you know, I should be killed, that have basically used me for money, didn't care about me, and made fun of me all the time, basically bullied me, beat me up, you name it, I probably have experienced it. And it's really a hard thing to let go of and to stop dwelling on, and especially all that hatred that you have for that person. But I am wanting to share this with you guys. So for you moms out there, or for any single ladies out there that are wanting to reinvent themselves and are going through a tough time right now like myself, this is a simple first step for you to do for yourself, to make yourself a better individual and to start tomorrow with a fresh start by doing those things that you've always wanted to do and try. And you know what, like I said, whether it's working out and all that stuff. So here is a simple little ceremony. Don't get me wrong, guys, it is not saying, it's nothing sinister or anything like that. It's not witchcraft. It's just a simple letting go ceremony. I want you to take 2 pieces of blank paper and a pen. And hopefully you guys don't have any twitches along the way, that's for sure. Because it's not a fun thing to just literally get a twitch and then there it goes. So yes, hopefully you don't have that. But take those 2 pieces of paper. One of the pieces of paper, I want you to write down your goals, wishes, and dreams. I want you to completely write that down. Everything that you want to do, every goal that you have wanted to set for yourself, and whatever it is that you want to do to overall make yourself a better individual. And then, you know, and just basically anything that you wanted to do. And the second piece of paper, I want you to write down all of those grudges, all of those mean words that you've heard, what people have done to you, whether it's bullying you, calling you names, putting gum in your hair, stalking you, just things like that. Anything that has happened to you in your life that is a big negative impact on you, and the fact that you were holding on to it and you're still holding on to it, I want you to write everything down on that piece of paper. Then, and this is up to you guys. For me, I took a pail of water out back in my yard, and I took a lighter and I took the bad piece of paper, or the bad piece of paper, basically all the grudges and stuff like that, we'll call it a bad piece of paper. The bad piece of paper, I took it, I lit it on fire, and I safely dropped it into the pail of water where it finished burning all up together in a safe environment where it wasn't gonna catch the house on fire or anything like that. But before you do the burning, or if you don't want to do the burning, you can also tear it up into millions of little pieces, and also too, you can take the scissors to it and do all that to it as well. That's just another option. So you can do the scissors, you can tear it up, or you can do both, or you can burn it. That is up to you guys. Or you can even bury it. That is another option too. Tear it up, cut it up in little pieces, and bury it into the ground and let it go. But before you burn, tear up, cut, and all of that, I want you to read all of those things out loud. Every hurt, every word, every thought, and every action that was ever taken towards you and made you feel like a bad person. And for all those people that hurt you, I want you to read out every single thought or feeling or whatever it is. I want you to read it out loud to yourself. And I suggest that you do it in a private area so no one else will hear you. For those of you that do not want to share with others, just find a quiet place for yourself. Read it out loud to yourself. Allow yourself to let go of those things. Tomorrow is a new fresh start, and I want you guys to do the same for yourself. It is, yes, 2019, it is a new year, and things are changing for me. And I'm sure things are changing out there for you guys as well. And I'm wanting to inspire you guys to follow along with the journey with me and be our support system for each other to make ourselves better. I know that being a single mom and going to be a single mom, for those of you that are in the same boat as me, it is a very terrifying time right now because one, I am not going to have a spouse anymore to love me, to be there for me, to care about me, or to help me raise my daughter. And that is very overwhelming. So again, I want you to take that bad piece of paper. I want you to read everything out loud to yourself. Then you can say a prayer, if those of you that pray, just allowing yourself to let everything go. You're going to let everything go when you burn that, bury it, cut it up, or you tear it up. You will let it go, and you will not ever let that negative stuff back into your life. So by doing this, you are allowing yourself to rid yourself of all of those negative thoughts, all of those negative feelings and words and actions that were, brought you harm or made you feel bad about yourself or caused you to have depression or any of that. I want you to let it go. It's basically letting go. It's a letting go ceremony. So do that for yourself. You can do it tonight, you can do it tomorrow, whenever it is that you have time to do it. But I highly recommend you do it just for yourself and do it by yourself in a small little area where it's private, because it is a very private thing. It's you becoming a new person and letting go of the old and the past. And we're moving on towards the future together in a healthier way where we're not holding on to all those regrets and all those problems and bad thoughts and all of that stuff. We're letting go of it today. It stops today. Tomorrow is a new day for all of us. So please join me in this ceremony, guys, and reinventing ourselves as moms, as girlfriends, as women in general that have fibromyalgia disease and that go through a lot on a daily basis and that suffer every single day. It is time for us to reinvent ourselves, and it is time for us to become a united group and to support each other, uplift each other, and just be here for each other. So guys, please do this for yourselves. And also too, I'm sorry I forgot to add the good list. The good list that you have, all those goals that you want to set for yourself, all the things that you want to try or do. I want you to take that list and I want you to put it somewhere where you're going to be able to look at it every single day that you get up in the morning or around the house, or you can make tons of copies of them and put them around the house. Put it in your cell phone, in your purse, anywhere, and especially for those days that you're really down in the dumps and you're feeling really bad and you feel horrible, you're just lost, you're frustrated, you're having a panic attack, whatever it is, you'll be able to have that piece of paper and you need to look at it. And also include in that good letter or good piece of paper, also write down the good things about yourself. write down positive things about yourself. That you're a strong person, that you are a loyal person, you're honest, you're trustworthy, whatever it is that you would like to write down. Include that as well in the things that you would like to do and the goals that you want to set for yourself in that one piece of paper. So therefore you will have it all with you all the time, and you will have it around the house or apartment, wherever it is that you live, that you will be able to see it. And that is a constant reminder in it to keep you on the right track. And also to knowing the fact that you let go everything in the past, and that we are moving together as a united group, and as united together we are going to move forward, and we are going to uplift each other. We're going to bring better awareness. We're going to fight fibromyalgia together, and we are going to fight any other chronic illnesses that any of us are suffering out there with. So guys, this is all about reinventing ourselves, especially being a woman. And I really hope that you guys will find this very beneficial for yourselves to do. Because it is very important to keep your spirits high, even though right now it is a very dark time. And don't get me wrong, there are going to be bad days. There is guaranteed there is going to be bad days, just as there's good days. And I want you to always have that piece of paper with you and around your house to keep you on track and help keep you up, keep your spirits lifted, especially on those days when you're having a really bad time. Well guys, that's going to do it for today. So until next time, I hope you guys try this new reinventing ceremony for yourselves. Please don't burn your house down. Please do it safely. Have a pail of water, and also keep the hose next to you just in case for backup. So until next time, please remember to subscribe to my channel, and please remember to hit the notification bell so you're updated all the time when I post my videos, and to officially become part of the Fibro Squad team if you haven't already. And you can follow me on Instagram at motherhoodwithfibro, all one word. And till next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!